was saying, so I'm going to clean my hands, because hands need cleaning, In order to get stuff done, you got to have a pure motive because, like the Bible talk about the story of Nimrod, try to build a house or, a tower to God, okay, but how you going to do that? That let me know God ain't told him to do that because, you could be doing something God ain't told you to do. It might seem good, but it ain't God, you know what I'm saying? So if God tell you to do it, it's going to last, it's going to prosper, it's going to make rich and add no sorrow. Stuff folk doing that think God told them to do, question is, why they keep meeting the same roadblock over and over again? Why? I mean, that's just short bus, you know what I'm talking about? Like, that's just stupid, Folk want to believe what they want to believe about me, but I keep my hands clean and my nose clean, you know what I'm saying? No one talking about me. Let's talk about making excuses. What I was doing before I was making excuses, I was making excuses, but not knowing I was making excuses. You know what I'm saying? I was so caught up in what I wanted to do and how I wanted to get it done and thought I was the gent, but really, I wasn't. Really, I just, was faking it, flexing it till I make it. You know what I'm saying? But when you realize, you tore up from the floor up or tore down from the floor down, however you want to put it, you start throwing away stuff that stank, and I got to take the trash out. But I'll get to that in a second. Now you need to take the trash out because if you don't, you're going to mess up something in your house. Other folk can get mad and you get mad because they get mad and everybody mad, but you the one who take trash out. So take trash out. It's as simple as that. Don't walk with me. For some strange reason, folk don't realize that, it's a serious thing when folk, just keep making excuses and crying about stuff and they ain't trying to change it. Like, I said in my book, I ain't going to talk about the book, so I'm going to keep going. I really want people to see that, God is not a God that tolerates excuses. Now, when you know to do better and you don't, then you're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But if you know to do better and you doing, you trying to do better, you putting forth the effort, like you used to say when we was little. Put forth the effort. Don't put forth the mouth. Don't put forth the mouth. Like the mouth only lets people know, you got a good mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know you can talk. Good game. You can talk. But after a while, you look around and folks see that you ain't really doing what you say you're doing. Like, what is, anybody crazy? But, the demon has gotten you thinking that you're doing something when you ain't really producing nothing. I mean, I thank God I'm able to speak the truth because I'm living it. You know what I'm saying? Now, whatever darkness in me that I don't see, I'm going to speak the truth until I find out the truth and receive the truth so the truth can show me what's in me and I get it up out of me and keep moving. So that way I ain't got to worry about that darkness or that lie, because, that was in me that ain't in me no more. But I wouldn't know it till the light cut on, Light make manifest in the dark. See what I'm saying? So, unless you realize what time it is, you're going to be in the same place talking about what time it is. Said it, rabbit, get you a clock. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look, see what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, the ends of the world are upon us. Like, stuff coming to an end. People making songs about, the president and, all that. You know what I'm saying? For lack of words. I don't think I'm scared. Please don't. I'm wise. You know what I'm saying? So, when it's time to bust, I'm going to bust. When it's time to, recuperate, I'm going to recuperate, you know what I'm saying? But I do whatever the Father tell me to do, and you ain't got nothing to do with it. Now, that should be your same attitude, your same MO. That should be your same drive. When God tell you to do something, push for that. The Bible says, press toward the mark of the high calling, which is in Christ Yahushua, Yahushua HaMashiach. For some of y'all don't know that name, you can go to Google, look it up, Yahushua, Yahusua. Some people say Yahshua, Yeshua, or Yahushua, or Jesus, or, Jesus, Jesus Cristo, however you want to put it, you know what I'm saying? But you're going to have to, find out who the truth is, and because what you have required before, what you don't know, you're going to make excuses till you find out, because some folk could be telling you the truth and you don't want to hear it. So you're going to keep making excuses because you know what they're telling you is the truth, so you're going to keep denying it, missing your breakthrough, missing your blessing. Like, I don't want to deny nothing. No. If it's good for me, I'm going to take it. If it feel bad and it's the truth, I'm going to take it. You know what I'm saying? But if it's a lie and I got the truth in me, you ain't fooling me with what you think going to help me when it ain't the truth. That's how it go. Like, you ain't going to tell me this is bamboo kneecaps. I mean, look close. Now back to the food. You know what I'm saying? Tonight I'm cooking chicken wings, fresh off the oven, in the oven. Let me show you what it looked like so far. Well, now I'm gonna wait. Let it marinate. Marinate, as they say in Maryland. You know, let that marinate. You know, New Orleans. You know, folks don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I like to eat, like to cook, like to prepare meals. I ain't cooked in a while because I had to recuperate. Like I was eating a little bit too much. You know, it was raw tasting seed, and while I was tasting the seed a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? I was getting the chunky side. You know, I was, you know, yeah. But I don't take pride in, you know, letting stuff go. When you let stuff go, then you look like somebody will let you go. But it really wasn't nobody but you. So then when you make excuses, you won't really get in the position to get yourself back where you need to go so you can grab hold of yourself, get control. But I'm talking about self-control. That's one of the fruits of the Spirit. Colossians. Self-control. Well, Galatians, it might be in Galatians. One of them Asians. A lot of folk, you know, really don't know why they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? And in order to find out what you do, first thing you got to stop doing is stop looking at other folk crazy when they tell you something wrong that you might want to check out. Now, later on, if that person is really hearing God, then really the question is, you know, if they're hearing God, talking about the person that sees something in you that, okay, if they're hearing God, they should also be telling you how to get out of you what was in them, because what's in them was in you. You know what I'm saying? So, as if they've been delivered from it. Now, concerning deliverance ministry, you know what I'm saying? You can't really help nobody or preach to nobody nothing you ain't been through or came out of. I mean, that's just the truth. Like, I can't tell you about the dope game. I ain't never been in it. You know, I done seen it. I done touched it, but I ain't no kingpin. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know, I like to get raw with folk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Raw food got to be cooked, or else you get sick eating stuff that ain't prepared. Now that's the same for anybody that's in a trial. You can't get the meat until you can't get the finished meat until it's processed. So you can't get the product for the process. There we go. So stay in the cooker until it's time to come out. Now if you miss the time to come out, you're gonna stay in the cooker and burn to death. It ain't happening to me. I declare and decree that in the name of Yahushua. It's not happening. A lot of folk out there thinking they cooking somebody else. They really cooking their own self, because you reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why I'm saying that, but anyway, you reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you give good, you get good back. You know, you help folk, you get help back. You know, you love folk, you get love back. You know, if you loving folk and they rejecting you and you get bitter and you go cry and pray for them, but you don't trust folk, then, you know, you get folk that's been through the same thing. I mean, God know what to cater to you. He know what to give you, because he will not suffer his Holy One to reap corruption, neither will he leave his soul in hell. So the truth is, who you helping right now? You or the next man? Now, if you're helping you, getting ready to go help somebody, then that's cool. But if you're helping you and you can give a flip about somebody else, you in trouble. Serious trouble, because there's a day, your day coming. Your day coming where you didn't want to help nobody, you didn't want to do nothing, so want to sit around and look at folk like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I done been to churches where folk just be watching, like, I'm gonna turn into RoboCop. You know what I'm saying? And pick up the altar and throw it to Cali. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you gonna be doing what I'm doing. You watching me. I know you ain't getting your breakthrough. You watching me. So you ain't finna get no prophecy talking about you got it coming and your blessing and all that. I know I'm shifting right. I'm going somewhere else. I don't know. Did the Holy Spirit take? I mean, I'm believing that I'm being led to say that, because it's just what I've been through. So what I've been through me, done prepared me to be right here so you can see, rod, taste, and see. All right, so I'll be back in a minute.